Khan, the untold story of the greatest conqueror. Imagine a young boy born in the harsh, unforgiving steppes of Mongolia. His family is betrayed, left to starve, and yet, against all odds, he rises from nothing to become the most feared and respected ruler in history. This is the story of Genghis Khan, the man who built the largest empire the world has ever seen and changed the course of history forever. But how did he go from a boy with nothing to the ruler of half the world? And what was the price of his rise to power? Let's find out. The making of a legend. Born Temujin in 1162, life was cruel from the start. His father was poisoned by a rival tribe, and Temujin's family was abandoned, left to fend for themselves in the wilderness. Captured and enslaved as a boy, he somehow escaped, and the flames of vengeance and ambition began to burn within him. Fast forward to 1206, after years of betrayal, bloodshed, and fierce battles, Temujin unites the fractured Mongol tribes. He is crowned Genghis Khan, meaning universal ruler, and his rise to power is about to shake the world. The unstoppable conqueror. Genghis Khan was no ordinary leader. He was a military genius. His army wasn't just big, it was fast, disciplined, and terrifyingly strategic. He didn't just fight battles, he broke his enemies mentally and physically. In 1219, a betrayal would ignite one of his most infamous campaigns. The Khwarezmian Empire killed Genghis Khan's trade envoys. What followed was pure vengeance. Genghis Khan unleashed hell, destroying entire cities, killing millions and sending a clear message. Betrayal would never be forgiven. And this was just the beginning. His army swept through China, demolishing the Jin dynasty, and set their sights on the world. A vision beyond war. But Genghis Khan wasn't just about bloodshed. He was also a visionary leader. He created the Yasa, a strict code of laws that governed everything from military discipline to trade. He understood the power of unity, religious tolerance, and trade. Under his rule, the Silk Road flourished, linking the East and West like never before. Ideas, technology, and cultures flowed across continents. His empire was the beating heart of the world, the dark side of glory. But with glory came darkness. Genghis Khan's campaigns were ruthless. Entire cities were razed to the ground, their populations slaughtered. The destruction was so vast it became a symbol of unrelenting terror. And then there were the internal challenges. Despite his triumphs, Genghis Khan struggled to keep his empire together. Family feuds, succession battles, and betrayals marred his later years. Could Genghis Khan maintain his empire after his death, or would it crumble? The legacy. Genghis Khan's death in 1227 left the world in suspense. His empire was vast, but could it survive without his iron grip? What would his sons and grandsons do with the empire he had built? Here's where things get interesting. His empire did fracture, yes, but his legacy lived on in ways no one expected. Under his rule, the Pax Mongolica brought unprecedented trade, cultural exchange, and technological advancements. Ideas from the East and West flowed freely, igniting the spark for the Renaissance in Europe and innovations across the world. But perhaps the most astonishing part of Genghis Khan's legacy: his genetic footprint. Studies show that nearly 1 in 200 men alive today carry his bloodline, a shocking testament to his reign. The enduring question: was Genghis Khan a hero, a tyrant, or both? His brutality shaped empires, while his vision changed the world forever. In the end, Genghis Khan's empire may have splintered, but his impact is undeniable. His story, of rising from nothing, conquering the known world, and leaving a legacy that still reverberates today, is a tale that continues to fascinate and intrigue us. So, how does his story end? It doesn't. Genghis Khan is not just a name in history books. His influence is still felt today on the battlefield, in trade, in culture, and even in our DNA.